Hi YouTube. I wanted to come on and do this video. Hold on, let me get my coffee, y'all. It's like when we reach over to the table. It is so hot outside right now, y'all. It's over 100 degrees. But this video is about life after death, and do spirits exist, including animal spirits. And I have proof of animal spirits and regular spirits as well. I couldn't find all of my pictures, but I did find the one that I really wanted to show. My daughter had it because it's a photo of her son when he was a baby. And he was on my bed. I was getting him ready to take a bath, and it was in the morning time, and I always kept my blinds closed, y'all, so there really shouldn't have been no big bright light in that room. But what made me take the picture was the fact that he was smiling, and his face was lit up, and it was as if he was playing with something. I didn't know what, so I snapped the picture. I snapped a couple of pictures, and I caught something in it, and I'll post that picture at the end of this video. Anyway, this might have to be several different series because there's so much that's happened. But in my, like for instance, every time someone's died, I pretty much knew beforehand. Like when I took care of my mom, she had went to the hospital on the 5th of July, and she passed on the 8th. But I was so tired, y'all. I had been taking care of my mom for 2 years with cancer. And I had my 4 kids, and I had my older sister's baby daughter, because she was in a rehabilitation center at the time. She's passed away now, God rest her soul. But long story short, the place that I used to live had spirits galore. Now, I don't know if it had anything to do with the fact that there was a cemetery touching my property, like pretty much in my backyard almost. And the man that sold me this land, I was told the cemetery was much bigger. And you can see where they graded off on the edge, and it looked like square blocks, like there was graves still, and there were sinkholes in my backyard. I really believe that the dude just plowed over some of the cemetery, honestly. But long story short, one of my granddaughters, I believe she has a gift. She actually sees spirits, and she's seen these 2 little girls in my house. And I've caught them in pictures, so I know what they look like. One photo, I was taking pictures of myself, sending to my boyfriend at the time, and I was in a long pink nightgown. Well, in one of the photos, this little girl shows up, and you can see her almost as good as you can see me. And she had her hand like right here on my chest, and one side of my nightgown was blowed up in the photo. Well, I had sent that photo to my boyfriend, and I sent it to my one daughter. Well, long story short, like I said, you can count. She had short, fat, stubby fingers. She had blonde hair with banana curls. She had on a white cotton-looking dress with the puffy arms, with the blue ribbon around the waist, and she had blue ribbons in her hair. And like I said, she was probably a little more than waist high on me. I'd say she was maybe about 10 years old. But anyway, I could see her just plain as day in the photo. Well, one day, me and my daughter's sitting on the bed, and we're both having issues with our phones. And somehow, accidentally, both of those photos got deleted from both of our phones the same day. Y'all, I don't know what to think about that, but Anyway, let me see if I can get this a little more light. Okay. Anyhow, the photo that I'm going to attach at the end of this, I also had a pet cemetery out around this beautiful tree that I had planted. And it had, Dottie statues, and it had a big praying Mary statue, and it was just like a little garden around this shade tree for pets. Well, my daughter had this pet when she stayed with me with the kids, and her name was Tinkerbell. And she was orange Chihuahua, and she had a white spot on her. Well, Tinkerbell passed away, and we buried Tinkerbell in my backyard by that tree. Now, Tinkerbell loved me to death. She laid on my bed all the time. She just loved being with me. Well, I knew about human spirits coming back, but I did not know that animal spirits came back. Well, I have proof, and I will attach it at the end of this video, that by golly gee, they sure do. If you think your animals aren't around you that passed away, think again. A lot of times they are, and you just don't realize it. Okay, so anyway, getting back to my grandson, his face lit up, and he was laughing. And I looked at him, and I'm like, what is this child laughing at? So I snapped a few pictures, and Lord and behold, Tinkerbell dog showed up. And I know because Tinkerbell was orange, had a white spot on her side. You could see her paws, her nose, her tail. It looked like he was trying to grab the dog's tail as the dog was jumping off the bed. And I'll be honest, I was shocked. I just couldn't believe my eyes when I looked at that photo. So anyway, another day, I had this palm tree in the corner of my room. I swear that must have been a porthole over there or something, because same thing, he wasn't paying Grandma no attention. He was looking at the closet, laughing and playing. I said, okay, doggone it. Snap, snap, snap. Well, there were so many people in that photo that it wasn't even funny. There was I think it was a guy in like coveralls, a young guy. There was a girl with brown braided hair, which my granddaughter told me that those two girls was in my house, that they have seen them. The water in my bathroom used to run sometimes. They used to run the hot water, which I told them pissed me off. Stop doing that. My radio played and it wasn't plugged in. I had an electric hospital bed at the time. I was having some physical health issues, and my hospital bed would up and down by itself. Just different things. And it mostly happened when my grandchildren was either staying with me or had just left. I had a box of toys that played music. They would go off sometimes. One day, Tay-Tay was in my room. He was in his bassinet and the music mobile up top that you have to wind. I didn't wind it. I walked in the room and I walked out, and I heard music real quick. It didn't stay playing. It was like, just real quick. I turned around and looked, and I didn't see anything. But I was kind of, a little strange. Like I said, I've had so many incidences in my life to prove that there's not only life after death, but we are energy. And energy never dies. Energy never dies. We can't see the Lord because He is energy. And we all have a part of that energy. And that's the part of the energy that lives on. So, is there life after death? I firmly believe so, and I have many reasons to believe that. But I'm going to leave this video here with the dog. And as soon as I find the other photos that I took, like within a day or two around that time, with all the people that showed up, I will post that in another video, because I have many of stories to tell you why I know there's life after death. And I'm doing this video because a friend of mine and a subscriber had asked about life after death. And I had told her I had done an earlier video on when I died. I don't know if she ever went back to look at that video, but I will be doing some updates on, you know, like I said, my experiences with my beloved people that passed on and people I don't even know. But anyway, take care for now. Hopefully the picture shows up good and you can see the little nose and the little paws and all that. All right, take care for now, everyone.